Pressure is mounting, and there are new indications that President Biden could possibly end his bid for re-election in the coming days. And all of the speculation surrounding Mr. Biden's fitness for the job. Bob Barnard is live near the White House with what one prominent U.S. senator has to say about all this. Bob?
Hey there, Shamari. We're talking about Tim Kaine, Democratic senator from Virginia, who is also running for re-election this year. We asked Senator Kaine what he thinks the president should do.
My position has not changed. I believe Joe Biden is going to make the right decision for the United States, put country first. I'm not in the inner circle in those discussions, although I am sharing my views privately with the White House. But I don't have any doubt that Joe Biden is going to make the decision that Joe Biden makes is going to be the patriotic one for the country.
I asked Senator Kaine whether he's been in touch with the president in recent days. The last we saw Joe Biden, he was on his way to Rehoboth Beach, moving quite slowly to isolate as he battles another COVID infection.
I have not spoken directly with the president, but I've spoken with people who are very much on President Biden's inner circle, who are very, very, familiar with the president's thinking.
What that thinking is, the senator isn't saying. I asked Kaine, who is 66 and was Hillary Clinton's vice presidential running mate in 2016, whether he thinks the president is capable of running the country if he's deemed not fit to run for re-election.
Look, is he capable of running the country? President Biden has achieved a tremendous amount as president. The best measure of his capability is the record that he's put together, and the record has been extremely solid.
What about the struggles within the Biden camp, convincing the president and perhaps his family that maybe it's time he bow out? Dr. Bart Rossi is a clinical psychologist who specializes in geriatric care.
I would use one word: denial. Psychologists talk about, defense mechanisms that we all use. And one defense mechanism, of course, is denial. And you're seeing that, in my view, with President Biden. I would say to him, look, here's a few clips. Here's what we're talking about. You may feel that you can do this job. You may believe it, but the optics are not there. Here's where you've been fumbling. Here's how you look. The perception is not good. So in the best interest of the country, your family, and yourself, we need to take age off the table. That's how I would really frame this out if I was going to be an advisor on how to approach Joe Biden.
Now, from his home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware today, the president put out a statement saying he's planning to be back on the campaign trail next week. Although there are some feeling like he could announce, Shamari, that he's dropping out in the coming days. We'll see how it goes. Stick with us here on Fox 5, our Fox Local app, and online. We'll have the very latest for you.
Thank you, Bob. Just curious to see what happens this weekend. All right, this leads to our Fox 5 Insta Poll question. We want to hear from you. Should President Biden end his campaign? Oh, look, it's kind of split. 56% of you say no, 44% of you say yes thus far. You can vote by scanning the QR code on your screen. You can also vote on our website or on the Fox 5 app.